What's up, YouTube? Happy Halloween or Happy Hallowseve, whatever you say. But anyway, gonna hit y'all up with a video, a Halloween edition. Granted, I'm not in my full costume. My nose is still stuffy, and it's a full bodysuit. It's pretty sick looking though, man. Pretty sick looking. So I'll just wear the mask. Actually, I think I'm gonna take the mask off, but yeah, this is what I'm wearing. So you can hear me. Cause I don't think you can hear me. Dang, my nose is fucked up. Damn. Okay, so I'm gonna hit y'all up with this. Plus I wanna drink my water. Alright, Christians in Halloween, or Hallowseve, whatever you say. I actually prefer Hallowseve, but I say Halloween for the people who say Halloween, not to, so I don't sound, what the fuck is this dude talking about? Because not everyone knows it's Hallowseve, so, let's just say Halloween. But I prefer to say Hallowseve. But, anyway, back on topic. Alright, Christians in Halloween. Can a Christian celebrate Halloween? No, a Christian can't celebrate Halloween, so what the fuck are you doing? I got tons of scripts I'm gonna read to y'all to get this through, because you know what? There's some fucked up Christians in the head who were saying it's okay. First, I'm gonna get to the one that said it was okay. This dumb fuck is saying it's a holiday to wear off demons and spirits. The use of scary masks, jack-o'-lanterns, costumes, etc. It's been so commercialized that it no longer maintains the meaning it had before. Stupid Christian. This is why you guys have so many fucking New Testaments. This is why you people have so many different versions of the Bible. This is why you take out chapters. You cannot re-edit what God says. I'm sorry, you can't do that. You can't do that. You're not fucking God. You can't do that shit. Who the fuck are you? Listen, this bitch is saying Halloween can be celebrated. It's to wear off demons and shit. Actually, no. No, it's not. You're dressing up as a demon, right? You're dressing up as scary things, right? You're gonna scare people, right? Trick or treat. Last I remember, the Bible is highly against trickery. There's tons of scripts based on trickery that Jesus is against, and that God is against. Jesus is against scaring people. Jesus is against anything demonic. Now, do you know your history about Halloween, Hallowseve? The Christians. See, Hallowseve is actually celebrated by Wiccans, pagans, druids, etc. The people who do witchcraft. Now, what is a Christian like yourself celebrating Halloween? You can't do that. I don't give a fuck how powerful your motherfucking God is. I don't give a fuck. You can't be celebrating that shit. Because last I checked, Jesus was highly against witchcraft. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you want to play that game? You want to say, oh, what is in the Bible does it say he's against witchcraft and all this shit? Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what, motherfucker, I'm going to show you. Y'all motherfuckers don't get it, man. I'm going to give y'all, this video is probably going to be like an hour long. Fuck. I remember, okay, here it is. Galatians 5:20 through 21. Idolatry, sorcery, enmity, iffy, jealousy, fits of anger, rivalries, dissensions, divisions, envy, drunkenness, orgies, and things like these. I warn you, as I warned you before, that those who do such things will not inherit the kingdom of God. So Christian, what the fuck are you doing? Celebrating a fucking holiday where witchcraft and all this shit goes down? What the fuck are you doing? The fuck are you doing? Alright, let's get on this. Okay. Alright, the history of Halloween. October 31st is the most important day in the Satanic year. It is known as the Devil's birthday. It marks the Celtic New Year. It was the end of the growing season. It became festival of death. On this day, the god of the Celtics was to have called up the spirits of the wicked dead who had died during the past year. At the same time, other evil spirits arose and went about the countryside, harassing the people. On October 31st, the Celtics expected to be harassed by ghosts, evil spirits, and demons, and it has no fun and games to them. They would light bonfires to guide the spirits to their own town and to ward off evil spirits. Christians, what the fuck are you doing? Now, a Christian celebrating Halloween, when this is, celebrated by pagans, witchcraft, people who do witchcraft and all that stuff, magic and all that stuff. Okay. Now let's look back into Christian history. What happened in the Scandinavian area? What happened in the Salem witch trials? Salem witch trials, I remember. Let's see, the Christians were tying people who looked like witches to a chair and dumping them into a lake. If they were to float, they were a witch. If they were to drown, they were a human. And you're celebrating Halloween. Let's go back to the Scandinavian area. Scandinavian area, Christians aren't very liked by the people who still do their roots of religion, as in paganism, the things that the Vikings did. In the Scandinavian area, there were tons of murders on innocent pagans because they were not Christians. Who was doing these murders? The Christians. If you do not believe me, look into your Christian history, you dumb motherfucker. Look into your Christian history. So why would a Christian be celebrating something that they're so against that they were willing to murder for it? You guys are fucking hypocrites. I swear to God. Alright. So let's get back in the history of Halloween. The Celtics had priests called Druids on October 31st. The Druids went from house to house demanding certain foods, and all those who refused were cursed. The people were tormented by means of magic. As they went, the Druids carried large turnips, which they had hollowed out and on which they had carved demon faces and charms. Each one was believed to contain the demon spirit that personally led or guided that priest, his little god. Those who practiced fortune telling and divination found that this was the night that they had the most success. They called upon Satan to bless their efforts. One form of divination was to put apples in a tub and bob for them. The one who first successfully came up with one without putting them in his teeth was to have good luck throughout the year. They would then peel the apples, throw the peeling over their shoulders, and then quickly look around. They expected to see a vision or apparition of the one they were to marry. Sorry, I can't read some of these words. These things happened several centuries before Christ. Sacrifices were made to the gods, especially the god of death, Samhain. Sacrifices all the way from vegetable to human were offered. This went on, and in some parts of the world still goes on today. In the 8th century, the Pope, in an effort to get the people to quit the festival of Samhain, invented All Saints' Day. This was an attempt to get the people to turn away from the horrible observance of Samhain. All Saints' Day was intended to honor the martyrs of the Roman persecution. It did not work. It never works. To Christianize a pagan holiday, the holy and the profane do not mix. In the Middle Ages, there was a great revival of satanic practices in witchcraft and magic. Like there is today, during the time of belief, developed that witches traveled on broomsticks to the Black Sabbath to worship Satan. October 31st, they were guided by the spirits in form of the black cats. The Druids worshipped the cats, believing them to reincarnate evil people. The Festival of Death has survived all efforts of the Church to stamp it out. The Church is joining opposition by celebrating this festival. All Saints' Day became All Hallows' Day. Hallows means holy or sacred. October 31st is the evening before All Hallows' Day, and came to be called Western World All Hallows Evening, and then All Hallows E'en. E'en is an abbreviation for evening. Finally, the word was reduced to, we have it today, Halloween. That's where the name came from. And even if it's called All Hallow Evening, it has nothing to do with the Christian faith, and it never did. Now let's look at the present day celebration of Halloween. Isn't the whole theme one of darkness, death, fear, threats, destruction, and evil? There are witches, broomsticks, bats, owls, ghosts, skeletons, death, and monsters. You dress up your children as demons and witches and ghouls and monsters and werewolves and send them out into the street in the darkness to reenact the Druids' practice of demanding food from people under threat of tricks or curses if they don't comply. You take not a turnip, but a pumpkin and carve demon faces in and decorate it with it. At Halloween, there will be apple bobbing, divination, fortune telling, haunted house, candles lit, spirits called up. There will be seances and the Ouija boards. In the name of fun and excitement, there will be sacrifices of dogs, cats, rats, chickens, goats, even humans. You say, well, we don't take it seriously. Well, we don't take it seriously, but the devil does, and so does God. Particularly, this is true when the church which he purchased with his own precious blood builds houses of horror in its fellowship halls, so that the little lamb who have been entrusted to its care can be terrified and opened up, invading spirits of fear, tormented, and confusion. And if you're wondering, the scriptures of these that I read upon, Hosea 4:6, Ezekiel 44:23, Deuteronomy 18:9 through 14, 7:25 through 26, James chapter 1:27. We got Corinthians 6:14, Corinthians 10:19 through 23, Thessalonians chapter 5:21 through 23, and Philippians 4:8. Where the fuck are you, Christians? Why aren't you reading your fucking Bible? Why are there so many Christians out there celebrating Halloween? I want a fucking explanation. Where the fuck are you guys? Are you guys even following your fucking Bible at all? Are you guys just that fucking hypocritical? What the fuck are you doing? Alright. Now another thing about... Now I came with a bunch of shit. So I'm going to read everything to you. Alright. Another reason why the Christian should not celebrate Halloween. The Christian is not to be involved with or support the occult, witchcraft, demonism, or any other thing that uplifts the occult. To do so is to contradict God's word, dabble in demonic spirits, and invite judgment from God. If a Halloween celebration is centered on demons, devils, spirits, etc., this isn't your place to be, Christians. What the fuck are you doing? Here's another one. Alright, the day does not have religious significance for some people, particularly Wiccans and Druids. For some people in the regions, Halloween, as some of its elements, may have a non-Christian religious meaning. Some Halloween activities could be considered anti-Christian and would therefore be avoided. Christians would want to avoid demonic associations, for example. With these things in mind, it would be appropriate for Christians to consider carefully their activities on this holiday. This isn't nowhere for you to be. You're sinning. You're sinning. So what the hell? It makes no sense. You guys make no sense. Everything I have read right now is coming straight from the Bible, but yet there are so many Christians who celebrate this. So many Christians who celebrate this. What are you doing? This isn't your holiday. You know, this isn't your place to celebrate. This is for people who are either not religious, people who are practicing in the Druidism, Wiccanism, paganism, whatever else that involves with this day. Just because you are the majority in the United States and a majority in some other countries doesn't give you the right to celebrate it. Just because you're open-minded, or you say you're open-minded, but really in the Bible it clearly states that you shouldn't be celebrating this. So I guess I'll be seeing you in hell. I'm gonna put this short. I think I summed it up pretty damn good. So if I see any Christian out on the Halloween night tonight, because you know I'm going to be wearing my costume, I'm going to be handing out candy because I love this holiday. If I see a Christian, I'm going to say, I'll see you in hell. See ya. Anyway, I'm going to bounce. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if I educated you ignorant Christians on this such day, now you know, and I'm glad I helped you out. Hope I made you a better Christian. And if you know you decided, well, I really love Halloween and I don't want to be religious no more and blah blah blah, cool for you, man. Good job. Go enjoy life. Go eat you some candy. Have a Snicker bars on me. Have a good day.